Watch all the secret movies before in stream. So first it's going to be this one, which I did see on my first stream, but let's just watch it here. You gotta wait until you see the police badge pop up. Come on, there you go. A stamp. Oh boy. Look at him. Let's see. Imagine the developer of the game telling you to touch grass. I mean, to be fair, if I really wanted to, I could beat this game in one sitting, so. This is all Sly 1 art, pretty sure. I used the art style from the first one. Sly Cooper, the second season. I mean, I guess it makes sense to call it the second season if it's if all the things are episodes. Better luck next time. Huh. Do you remember liking the art in Sly 1? The art is really good in Sly 1. I mean, 2 and 3 is good too. I don't know, just something about Sly 1's art. There you go.
Yo, check it out.
It's a commercial.
Chasing down PS2 Sly Cooper. Sly and his crew are back, and they're bringing down the house with the biggest heist ever.
I don't even think this rapper
Yo,
does
slow
anything
it
anymore.
down. Hey, please. I dig rappers, not raccoons. You guys at home, keep it right here to see who's at number 1.
I know something? I am. I don't know who that lady is. I mean, she was relevant like 10 years ago, I guess. 20 years ago. She was relevant 20 years ago, I guess. I don't know if she's done anything now. It was I think during something during MTV, they played a commercial for, was it MTV or Toonami or something like that? I think it might have been Toonami. I think MTV because rappers, you know, musicians. It was a commercial showing off Sly 2 during like some countdown or top 10 something. Yep, it's like every other episode.
So Bentley,
Commercials.
what's the
For
job?
them.
Well, Clockwork's parts have been stolen, and we're the prime suspects on Inspector Fox's list.
Ah, she's really quite lovely when she's angry.
Sly, we've got to clear our name.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, help our.
Murinator's got you covered.
This is our biggest job yet, so we really have to work together, but the whole job is blown if we don't have someone at the controls.
So, are you in?
Rated E for everyone.
Hot damn. I remember seeing that commercial so long ago. Episode 7. Yep.
Sly Cooper is
Behind the scenes.
cunning, cool.
Hell yeah.
He's,
I think.
Am I supposed to look in the camera at you?
Tell me about Sly Cooper.
Well, Sly Cooper is a thief, and he's a different type of thief. He's cool, he's tough, but he's got to be lovable at the same time. And he's also a really good-looking guy, and he has a sexy voice.
Hell yeah, he does.
I'd say about a month into development, we came up with a one-sentence description that really has guided the development of the product. And the one sentence was, Sly and the gang work together to pull off a string of big heists.
When I say heist, I mean like classic Hollywood heist film kind of heist, where the last third of the film was all about this big, spectacular, elaborate crime involving
That's why they got the
many thieves working together to do something huge.
operation missions.
We knew we wanted to do something a little different than the first Sly. We wanted to broaden some of the gameplay elements, broaden the environments, have more characters in the game. You actually use all the different characters' skills in different ways and different combos, and it really makes for a really fun experience.
There's backstabbing, there's betrayal, there's a
I like
jailbreak.
it, yeah.
Thiefiness is different things to different people. For some people, it's being sneaky. For some people, it's being agile. We want Sly the Thief to really encompass all of these things.
It is really fun and really thiefy to be on the top of the roof, scaling across the level, running across wires, looking down at guards looking for you.
I think we all would love to be able to do the things Sly does.
I
just
would.
to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop,
I'd
land
die if I do that.
like a cat on top of a wire and scamper down it. If I did that, I'd break an ankle.
The crew.
Two things that we try to keep in mind when we start any drawing of Sly is, number one would be definitely the silhouette, creating a strong silhouette, which is especially important in animation. And number two is motion. He's always kind of forward moving, low to the ground, and try to get a lot of motion, and usually just start off with a couple of lines and let that be sort of his overall arcing motion.
Yeah,
It'll be like his
that
spine
looks
and
so cool.
his supporting leg, and off of that, just sort of compose where his details are going to be.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Sly is the charismatic leader of the band of thieves. He's got that moxie, he's got that skill under pressure that makes him special.
Sly Cooper is deeply involved with two ladies, Inspector Carmelita Fox and Constable Neela. He's kind of flirty with both of them.
Why don't you and I go out on the town?
And their relationship is actually one of the major narrative threads for the whole game.
We're on for that date in Bollywood. Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Let me at that security computer.
They're actually like in the same room doing the voices.
Bentley
Pretty cool.
is the brain of the organization, the guy with the gadgets. He's just
bombs.
really fun.
People have said that I resemble the character that I did the voice for, Bentley, and I guess I can see that. I mean, I
Bentley.
am mostly human, but there's a little part of me that is a turtle.
Any good heist needs someone who's gonna work the bombs, and clearly that's Bentley.
Now head back to the safe house with those pictures and let's get a plan together.
Bentley really looks like Bentley, and Murray kind of looks like Murray, and they act like it.
If people say that Bentley's the brains, Murray is definitely the brawn. He's all about freedom, you know? Just let it go. Yeah, baby. Let it all hang out.
Murray is like big and a brawler. It's kind of the muscle of the crew.
Murray can lift these guys up above his head and toss them into flames or into the water or off of buildings and things like that.
My hands
And
are
it's
greasy.
kind of all manner of slapsticky ways for them to be dispatched.
The Murray scores again!
Murray wants to do things the way Sly would do them, but it's sort of Murray's version of that, and it's a little bit oofier. He's really trying to make himself really small, too, because, of course, he's got a lot to hide.
This is a universe in pantslessness. Hence, no pants.
Except for the girls. The girls have pants.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. And I like to hang out with little furry animals.
That's what makes it so real. They're just being themselves.
This game, we really wanted it a lot more to be about doing something rather than just going somewhere. And as a result, one of the things we really focused on this game was to really work on the AI.
Sly is able to handle different classes of enemies in the game, and it tends to be that the ones that are dangerous to him walk the streets and are patrolling and guarding the areas.
The guards are just more intelligent and more sophisticated, which makes getting from point A to point B in the world
yeah, in the
both
first game, they're
unique
kind of just
and
there.
interesting for every
There'd be
player who
obstacles.
goes through it. No two players will have the same experience traveling through the Sly world.
When we get a level from the 3D modelers, we have a lot of communication between them during the process of when it's being built before it's handed off. And basically, we have a great foundation to work with because you need a good 3D foundation to put the maps on.
For us, the environments,
Ow,
we
my
really
ass.
wanted to make them beautiful and interesting, but never more important than
Ow.
Sly. Not just artistically, but also game-wise, they should be fun to play in. Very jungle gym. They should feel very stealthy. You should feel when you're playing in these worlds, I can't believe I'm getting to do this.
You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Let's dance!
Yeah, I am king. Oh, it's tough being this tough.
You learn too much about the Claw Gang.
Immortality is what I seek.
Dimitri is this lounge lizard
Get to
who
learn about
runs a
Dimitri.
CD nightclub.
He was a master forger
He's actually a
slash
fan favorite. He shows
counterfeiter.
up multiple
I'm
times
sure that two cats in a bag like us
through
could
the
work
series.
something out.
The coolest part about Dimitri is how he talks. English is his second language, and he learned all his English from watching hip-hop videos.
Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you?
John grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, turned to selling illegal spices. He's come up in the
Not the
world and he's
spices.
basically trying to buy his way into royalty. He's just a low-level street thug in rich robes.
All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
The Contessa is a creepy spider, an expert in hypnosis, and works
This
for
spooky spider.
Interpol, the police agency.
She decides to open up this rehabilitation
Yeah, some people are
clinic
into
for
that.
criminals. But wait, it's just a scam because it's really a front so that she can hypnotize criminals into telling her where they've hidden their loot.
You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan. Oh.
Jean Bisson was a prospector. He got buried in an avalanche for 100+ years, and
Look
he
at him.
thawed out. And he's decided that he's going to push back the wilderness.
He loves strip mining. He loves clear cutting of trees.
He's just a product of his time.
Hell
He
yeah,
just happens to be
deforestation.
living 100
That's what
years
his
later.
he's all about.
So his entire mission in life is to tame the West.
As my father said, the only good fish is an eaten fish.
Arpeggio is a small flightless bird, and because he can't fly, he's completely enthralled with all the flying machines of Da Vinci.
When they said I was playing the parrot, I was kind of like, oh, they'll love it when I come walking in. Hi, I'm the parrot. 6'4" and very large man plays a little tiny crazy parrot. Arpeggio, eternal life. That's what I crave, eternal life.
Okay. Hey.
Okay. Hello.
Welcome to
Hello,
Sucker
Travis.
Punch Productions. Are you recording? No, that's awful.
I think one of the real big strengths at Sucker Punch is it's a very creative team that tends to push themselves.
What's this for right here?
That is to make sure that Nate is working.
It's always been a
6'4", yeah, he's a tall guy.
all the way through the pipeline.
Well,
And the pipeline
compared
is set
to
up like
me,
that
at least, that's almost a foot
specifically
taller
so
than
that
me.
everybody gets their chance to inject themselves into what they're doing.
Hey, how's it going? We've been really lucky in that we've just gotten really great people on board to do the kinds of things that we need to do, making a really great game.
Well, we're crazy.
Do you want any dialect or anything?
That
to make
standee
it
in the back
appeal
is so
to the
sick.
European gaming market. Raccoons, squirrels, turtles. Sly Cooper
Okay,
2
Jake,
is the
you for a
finest
parrot?
game you'll ever play this year.
Stop.
Fly to Fantasy. I don't remember there's one for the third game. I forgot. But I'm gonna be back. My hands are greasy.